Because while Al had an incredibly fascinating life, he never thought about the past. He lived completely in the present, and sometimes he was thinking about what was opening later that season. And when people would ask him about the past, once I started working with him, he'd say, "Oh, you'll have to talk to my archivist. He's put everything in order, and now I can't find anything." While he was alive, I wrote the best-selling book, Hirshfeld's Hollywood, which focused on his film art. And I'm now the creative director of the Al Hirshfeld Foundation, a nonprofit set up by Hirshfeld by the terms of his will. So I've been looking at his work professionally for 30 years. And the first 13 I spent looking at it really with him. I would visit him in his studio at least once a week. In 2015, Knopf published my book, The Hirshfeld Century, which describes an 82-year era in which Hirshfeld both recorded and defined so much of popular culture, primarily through his drawings of productions on Broadway and in Hollywood. There are all these great stories of how he was there at the birth of television and recorded its first half-century.
I had an aim in life, and that was everything. But now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too.
The sun is swimming on the rim of a hill. The moon is taking a header. And just as I'm thinking all the earth is still, a lark will wake up in the mist. Everybody wants to have a Nina
on the head of Horton Foot,
on the foot of Edith Head. Everybody wants to have a Nina.
I've grown accustomed to her face, maybe not. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune she whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are...
And over on the right-hand side was a young actress, Carol Channing, playing the Gladiola girl in this review, Lend an Ear. She was satirizing the 20s, really one of the first times it was done. Carol Channing claimed that Julie Stein and Anita Loos saw Hirshfeld's drawing, and Anita Loos says, "That's my Lorelei," as they were working on the musical adaptation of her book, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. They went to see her.
Old friends, sat on their park bench like bookends. A newspaper blown through the grass falls on the round toes of the high shoes of the old friends. Old friends.
Hirshfeld may be gone, but his art lives on. This September, a new book is coming out of Hirshfeld's work called Hirshfeld Sondheim. It's a deluxe, oversized book that captures a half-century of Sondheim as seen through Hirshfeld's pen.
That's good, isn't it? Grand, isn't it? Great, isn't it? Swell, isn't it? Fun, isn't it?
But nothing
stays in 50 years or so. It's gonna change, you know, but ours